Part 2. Catholic families are the hope of the Catholic Church. Until fairly recent times, most of us did not realize how necessary are Catholic families for the preservation and vitality of the Catholic Church. But our eyes, I hope, are gradually being opened under pressure from alien forces that threaten the very survival of the Catholic Church in such materially overdeveloped countries like the United States. We are beginning to see that as the Catholic family goes, so goes the Catholic Church. This is true on many counts. The Catholic family is the bedrock of Catholic Christianity. Why? Because Catholic Christianity is built on the primary mystery of our faith, that God Himself is not, how this needs to be said, that God Himself is not a solitary individual. God is not one person. God is three persons. God is the eternal, absolutely necessary, divine and infinite family of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. There are families in the created world of the human race only because God Himself, from all eternity, has been a divine community. How casually we say that God not only loves, but God is love. But the moment you say that, God cannot be a solitary person. God must be a plurality of persons, where the essence of love found in the divinity is a plurality of persons who love one another to completely, totally, and constantly share in the deity, share their one divine nature with one another, totally and completely. Without Catholic families, I repeat, there will be no Catholic Church. Why not? Because the Catholic Church is founded on the love not only from God, but on the love which is God, the sharing, total, complete sharing among the three persons of the Blessed Trinity of their one infinite divine nature. And there can be no family, needless to say, no Catholic family, unless there was a deep, selfless sharing, first between husband and wife, then between parents and the children not yet conceived. That's why we speak of parents as procreating their children, sharing in that marvelous love of God Himself, bringing into existence what, except for the love of God, would not be. And parents, bringing into existence, out of their mutual love for one another, beings that, except for their love, even though God is almighty, would not exist. I'm still on number 2. The propagation of the Catholic Church depends absolutely on the propagation of believing Catholic children. By whom? By the parents who reproduce themselves in their offspring, not only, not mainly, physically, but spiritually. Catholic mothers and fathers are parents twice over, once as originators and sustainers of the natural life of their children, but far more important, as the originators and sustainers of the supernatural life of the children they have physically brought into the world. That, by the way, is why in the Catholic Church we believe a person can be a spiritual father or mother without physically reproducing children. If I didn't believe that, I'd be out of my Catholic mind to vow myself to a lifetime of celibacy. The Catholic Church is only as strong as all the Catholic families that belong to the Church. Where Catholic families flourish, there the Catholic Church flourishes. Where Catholic families wane, there the Catholic Church wanes and weakens, and as we've seen so tragically in our day, even dies. Christ's promise for the endurance of the Catholic Church did not mean how the Catholic Church would survive in every country, in every diocese, in every parish. Just for the record, there are some 2,300 living dioceses in the Catholic Church in the world. There are already some 1,900 extinct, dead, once Catholic dioceses. And the main reason for that tragic fatality has been the breakdown of the Catholic family.